Finally, I'm here in Ungma village, and the gate is very beautiful, and just near the gates you can get to see so many graveyards, and also they have made some chairs out of logs. They are really beautifully decorated here, and this is the main highway going to the Kohima. On the other side of the road also graveyards are there. Ungma village. As soon as you cross the main gate, you'll get to see very old Lokram. They are still preserving this. Lokram used to be the medium of communications during the ancient time. They used to play different sound for different type of communication. Okay, so they are rearing pigs here. This is the house of S.C. Jamir. He was the former Chief Minister of Nagaland. He was the Chief Minister of Nagaland for so many years, and he was not only the Chief Minister of Nagaland, but he also served as governor for Orissa, Goa, Gujarat and Maharashtra. He was a great politician. I'm really very happy to see his house today here in Ungma village, under the district of Mokokchung here in Nagaland. Just below the S.C. Jamir's house, there is very beautiful Ungma Baptist Church. You can get to see so many people just in front of the church because today is Sunday. This is the statue of Dr. E.W. Clark, American missionaries, and Jong Sinokdong Kidang, the village headman of Ungma. Dr. E.W. Clark was American missionaries who first brought Christian religion in the entire Nagaland. In 1877, Dr. E.W. Clark came to Ungma village and stayed in village headman's house and continued his missionaries work. Before coming to Ungma village, Dr. E.W. Clark also stayed in Mulongkimong village. Just behind the Ungma Baptist Church, there is also amphitheater where all the ceremonial functions are held. I'll just go inside and I'll try to show you. This is quite large and it is in round shape, and there is also places to sit for spectators. It is very systematic, and in the middle all the dances and programs are performed there, and there is also a place for VIP to sit and watch.
Let's come together and make memories.
This is the statue of three clans of Ungma village, and just behind the statue there is viewpoint tower. If you climb on top of this tower, then you can enjoy the whole view of this Ungma village. I'll just climb on top of this tower and I'll try to get the view of this whole Ungma village.
Wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing on to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Just came back after watching the whole Ungma village from the viewpoint, and this time the weather is not favorable because every time it covers with fog. Luckily I waited for some times and I managed to see some, but it is not so clear as expected. I think in the month of October, November, December or all, I think you can get a very clear view of this whole village. I'm very lucky. I got to interact with one of the local person of this Ungma village. And your name, sir? Libokzilla. So sir, can you please tell more about this Ungma village? Why it is very famous?
Actually, we are so lucky that since time immemorial, means from after originating from the 6th tomb out here at Jungsang area as of now, when we had established this village, it was first called as Onglandet. Onglandet means plain area in the jungle, on top of the jungle. After that, it was named after Suyim. Suyim was been named because on one night, 10 women give birth to 10 sons. Because of that, it was named after Suyim. After that, it was again named as Ungma. We went down to Purdang. Again, we resettled here at Ungma. Why Ungma is so prominent in the Naga history as well as in the Ao history is that Ungma is the founding village of the Ao community civilization. The Ao villages, the Ao civilization has flourished and they have been migrated from this village. Because of that, Ungma is very prominent as well as the founding village of the Ao civilization.
And I also heard that it is one of the largest villages in Asia. Is it true?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
very
many
much.
people were speaking. In terms of population, household.
In terms of household population, yes, it's quite true that it's the second largest village in Asia. This is what we see is called Jingdong. Jingdong means is the ladder to heaven. Means connecting with God. Say, since the inception of the house and the inception of the village, this happens to be the sacred place in the village. Here the priests or the village leaders come and sacrifice livestock. And actually, for Father's days, this Jingdong was erected by hosting the bamboo bulls. But as the time goes by, we thought of it better that we should erect in a more concrete to last long.
So in case you happen to visit during many Hornbill festivals like Songrungmong or Motso festivals and all, if you happen to come in Mokokchung, Nagaland, you should just come and visit their village. I'm sure you love it. It is just approximately 3 to 4 kilometers from the Mokokchung city. Sir is so kind enough. He has even invited to his house. He has got really very beautiful house.
Thank you. Welcome.
This is the height of the Ao. This tail again. How we dry.
Yeah.
This spear.
And different types of knives.
These all are called dows.
Dows.
Yeah. So this, some dows it belongs to Konyak, some dows it belongs to Chang.
Okay.
And then the longer ones, this one is dust. This is purely of Konyak.
Cognac. Okay.
Yes.
Very, very old.
Yes, yes. It was presented to my husband a few years back. But ours, we use this type. This is purely owl. And then another one, the Chang. We have another one, Chang. This one belongs to Chang. And then the spears, when the men they go for hunting, they use the plain one, the spear, and on traditional like festivals, like Motse and Simmermong, the men they will carry this one, the colorful one, spear. This one, it's purely made of bamboo. And then when in the olden days, when the men they go for this head hunting and all, they carry this shield to protect themselves from animals as well as enemies. Yes. So this is also a part of this men's weapons. So in each and every house you will find these dows, plain dows, but only in the person with honor and name in a society, you will find such decorated dows and spears. It has pride and honor as well.